Objects in motion, stay in motion.
I don't need to worry about my takeover.
Welcome, everyone. It's time for NBA action, coming to you live on this Saturday night. This is Kevin Harlan courtside with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our reporter tonight on the sideline, David Aldridge. And a look at the starters for the Cavaliers. A loaded backcourt. It's Garland and Mitchell. A lot of length inside. It's Mobley and Allen in the post. And it's Hunter in at the three spot. And for the Bucks, the post pair, the longtime duo of Antetokounmpo and Lopez. Damian Lillard out there with Taurean Prince. And it's Kuzma in at the three, the small forward. And we know the second night. He's checked in for the Bucks. Cleveland also making some changes. Thompson, he's checked in for Jared Allen. Green comes in for Evan Mobley. And Strus is subbed in for Hunter. MP against Green. Three-pointer, Lillard. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist.
It's Bro, Dimer. From Hall of Fame, dude.
1:39 left in the first quarter. This one for three. Milwaukee with the rebound.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Lopez, a screen on Strus. Kuzma can't get it to go. For Cleveland, they've gone 7 of 11 from the field to begin the game. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, Brook Lopez started off, of course, as a post scorer, but he's completely reshaped his game over time, becoming a three-point threat and a defensive stopper. He said, I tried to focus more on being a pillar at the defensive end, someone my teammates can rely on. I'm always talking in the paint, letting them know I'm there.
There you go, bro.
Kevin?
There you go, bro.
He's got great communication skills, David. Thanks for the report. And the layup is good. MP's got his second basket of the night.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Thompson outside. Green, the pass to Thompson. And stolen by MP. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Kuzma.
There you go.
Lillard dishes to MP. To the inside. And Garland comes to help. And that one's good by Lopez.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
You get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
Drops in the tray.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
Hey, guys, this is going to be fun now. We've got ourselves a shootout on tap.
Nice, friend.
And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks, bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. Back to the action in just a minute.
I like the Bucks. I like LA Lakers too.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Milwaukee.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
In addition to that, they've thrown their weight around inside tonight, too, thumping and bumping in the paint. A lot of their points have come from inside.
On the floor for Cleveland, getting going here in the second. They've got Max Strus, Isaac Okoro out there with Evan Mobley. And it's Jerome at the 5. MP left side. Clock at 6. Trent finds MP.
There you go. Shoot it.
For
Shoot
the
it.
3. Trent gets the bucket.
Thank you.
Trent's got the lead up to 10 now for the Bucks.
There you go,
That's
Trent. Don't
back-to-back
be fucking
threes.
scared to shoot
The
that
D just
shit.
seems to be slacking
I don't
off
care
a little bit.
Mark, we know the Bucks are a veteran team that has now leveraged their assets to try to win now.
And the question is, Kevin, do they have enough? There's a point at which veteran becomes a nicer way or a euphemism for old, especially in today's NBA. That can be a problem for you.
MP inside, and he uses the glass on the way. MP's got 6 points.
And this is the thing about MP. He has the poise to take high percentage shots.
Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. Mobley outside. Strus kicks to Okoro. Lets it go with a 3. And it's Strus missing.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Back to MP. Now here's Trent.
Take it.
On the wing, Porter. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
Those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
Jerome passes to Okoro. Pass to Strus. Once again off the mark by Cleveland. Milwaukee leading by 15. From deep, Green. And it's Antetokounmpo picking up the assist.
Yeah, great outside shooting. Really fueling this run.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout here. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee.
I'm just
We've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. 1:53 left to play here in the half. MP looking around. And there's the bucket. Stay with it on the offensive glass, getting it done. MP's got 8 points.
And the rebound and the follow show you what he is all about. Gritty and determined with the soft touch to match.
For 3, Mitchell. The Cavaliers again can't hit.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the chart.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Garland dishes to Hunter. Garland left side. Good work there as it goes.
And they've gotten away from the inside game this quarter. It was working well for them in the first. They should get back to that game plan. Work it inside and punish the D down low.
Looking at who's out there now for the Cavaliers. Jared Allen comes in for Green, and it's Mobley in for Ty Jerome. Hits it from three-point range.
Talk about execution on the offensive end. They're leaving nothing on the table right now.
Yep, they're starting to stretch this lead out. Too much
literally
offense to keep
out
pace
of
with.
bounds right
Hunter
there.
for 3. Up and in. Off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
the real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
And MP throws it down.
Get used to seeing that over the next 10-plus seasons. MP taking flight.
Mitchell outside.
What takeover do I have?
Pass to Hunter. Jacks up a three. Milwaukee with the rebound. There's 21 seconds left now here in the second. MP
Trying to figure out what takeover this is.
That bucket. Lopez has got his third basket of the night.
Just like clockwork, Lopez doing damage inside.
I really need to see what takeover is.
Garland feeling it out a little bit. Mobley kicks to Garland. His three-pointers off the mark. And so it's Milwaukee finishing the quarter up by a whopping 24 points. And with as many three-pointers as they bring, it's easy to see why they're on the cusp of a blowout. We come back right after this.
Good to see you and welcome. A lopsided game through 2 quarters and a big deficit for the Cleveland Cavaliers. You know what I was just thinking about, fellas? The NBA has lots of bright lights, maybe too bright for some.
Speaking of bright, honey, can we wear sunglasses on the set? You know, I'm looking at Shaq's set, and it's really, that wax he put on his head, oh my God, it's just glaring in my eyes.
Well, it deflects away the haters like you, Kenny. Glad to know it's working.
You have any extra, Biggin?
You don't need it, you always shine.
And switching gears now to that first half. Big hill to climb for the Cavaliers.
Where's the perimeter, D? I see no sense of urgency, and those boys are getting scorched.
Big fella, you. And that about wraps it up.
Don't look at Davis. You can't help
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You have to like what we're seeing from Taurean Prince.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on him from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
Well,
we have a call coming in from Shams Charania. Shams, thanks for joining us. What do you have?
Thanks. Many consider this summer to be the most challenging field in the history of international basketball. Nevertheless, Team USA got it done in Paris. It's not getting any easier, but the star power of the U.S. men's team shined bright in the City of Lights. Guys, a classic ending for a stacked U.S. roster.
You're right. What a performance. Hey, Shams Charania with the report. Thanks, Shams. Prince out there with Damian Lillard. Then it's MP. Then it's Brook Lopez. And it's Giannis in at the 3 slot. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks. Right now, I'd send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, the Bucks are still trying to perfect their chemistry. Bobby Portis says things take time. You've got to keep continuing to build it. There's another level Dame and Giannis can get to. Just making it clockwork. Them continuing to get better at it opens the floor for everyone else on the court. Kevin?
Well, David, with those two guys, Dame and Giannis, it opens the floor up a lot. Hey, thanks for the report. Mitchell finds Strus. Just 5 to shoot. Floats one up. Hunter, no one around him. No good. And they can't put an end to this drought.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Pass to Antetokounmpo.
Go.
Kicks it out to Prince.
Bro.
The Bucks working
Shoot
the
it.
ball around. Good in the assist.
Thank
Goes
you.
to MP. MP's got assist number 8 now on the night. Well, last season, the Cavaliers won their first playoff series since 2018. That's when LeBron was with them, Greg.
And it was their first series win without LeBron James since 1993. So it was a huge deal for the organization as they continue to take steps in the right direction.
Back to Lillard. MP up top, covered by Hunter. Hunter against MP. Lillard from outside. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
A
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Mitchell passes to Garland. Mobley sets the pick for Garland. No good again that time.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And, you know, they've got to be careful because this is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball.
It's Prince on the wing from outside the arc. Wow, he nails the buzzer beater.
Yeah, now they are firing on all cylinders. That shot puts 3 more onto their lead as we head to the 4th.
And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks up by 33 points as the buzzer sounds. A huge lead for them. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Boy, that's a nice asset to have. It's a huge boost to any offense, too. It adds a whole nother dimension when you've got a big guy that can pass.
And with the 4th quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And so in the game for the Cavaliers, Green is out there with DeAndre Hunter. Then it's Okoro. Then it's Darius Garland. And it's Jerome in at the 2-guard spot. Pass to Hunter. Green with a screen on MP. Hunter no good.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard.
Buddy.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Back to MP.
Shoot it.
Trent kicks to MP. Back to Trent.
Shoot it.
Takes the 3. Green with the rebound. Now Cleveland shooting about 33%. Not happy with their play on that end. We've played just over 1 minute here in the 4th quarter. Pass to Hunter. From 17 feet out. Count the basket. 8 points for DeAndre Hunter.
A solid mid-range shooter. Hunter knows where his strengths are.
Back to MP. Clark, I've always heard that every team when on the road will have a team dinner.
You know, that's typically a practice that most teams employ, and those dinners are memorable, especially if the food is good. But more than the food, I think, is the camaraderie and the bonding that takes place when you break bread together, coaches and players.
Hunter no good.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
MP, good.
What an incredible game so far for MP. He's showing no signs of slowing down.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Green dishes to Hunter. Elbow shot is on the way. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Green's got 3 assists now in this one.
Be ready.
Inside, here's MP. He's still out. Now he is 9 of 10.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Yeah, it's really been quite a contrast. I like the way they're attacking the middle at their offensive end.
Pass to Hunter. Green with a screen on MP. Hunter, the pass to Green. Outside Garland. From the arc. It's hauled in by MP. MP's got 8 rebounds in this game. We're in the final quarter of play here. 3 minutes in. Green finds MP. Back to Green. Trent against Green. 2 points. That one goes.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Boy, I like the disposition and attitude since halftime. They're patiently looking for good shots.
Outside Green. Greg, we see the NBA fining players for certain actions or statements.
multiple offenders are always going to be under the microscope, Kevin. Sometimes they end up playing into those expectations, so those punishments can appear a bit skewed.
Cleveland's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for Milwaukee.
And this was one that never really was in doubt. I thought an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that in bed. They just pretty much blew them right out of the water. Athletic was put on display here today.
And so with this win, they'll move to 6 victories on the season.
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over.
We know familiarity breeds contempt. I would expect things to become more heated as these teams face each other going forward.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for MP.
Well, you have to marvel at how well he picked apart that defense repeatedly. Found the right guy in the right spot at the right time.
I think I'd be able to.
The shot and game clock separated by 4. Takes the 13-footer. Rebound, Milwaukee.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
Down low. And MP throws it down.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
Does it as well as anybody, fellas. Tremendous skill while in the air.
So no.
Way to bring the effort tonight.
No. Chico. Bob Harley? Oh. Pardon me. Okay, sure, let's fix it. Oh, okay. This helps your the unit. You're blocked out, so it makes sense. Tank controller, yeah, that helps. Potion.
My kids at the ice show last weekend. Oh yeah? I was at the top.
Oh, okay. So this. Okay, so what do I have to get? Okay.
I've talked to people with knowledge of the situation.
Don't grab the ones in that near the VR headset. Grab the ones that the sky.
Okay, so yeah. Ow. Kind of weird, but whatever. Alright, whatever. We'll just keep trying.
MP, let's bring it tonight.
Cavs always come to play, especially at home. Lock in, MP.
I think I need this to get higher. Yeah, that's what I need. I need my vertical to be higher.
MP, you're about to go off.
Because once that vertical, oh my god. So we got block parties?
Welcome to 2K Sports, everyone. We have some exciting NBA action coming up. This is Brian Anderson, joined by Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson. Allie LaForce will be our reporter from the sideline. And the upcoming schedule for Milwaukee. On Thursday, they'll head home to take on the Utah Jazz. And then on Friday, they'll be matching up against Karl Anthony Towns and the New York Knicks.
And for that game against the Celtics, things starting to solidify as that game is going to be number 10 on the year for them. Teams will be getting sharper every time out.
And the Milwaukee starting five. Lillard and Trent Jr. are the guards. Inside we have Giannis and Lopez. And it's Kuz.
Alright. Well, yeah, lost the first game.
Drawn to the front court matchup.
Oh, yeah. This should be a battle on the baseline. Great to watch skilled bigs trade blows and show off what they can do down low.
Green's checked in for the Cavs. Strus comes in for Hunter. And the Bucks will go for a different look here. Portis, he's checked in for Lopez. MP comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Green's checked in for Kuzma. And it's Porter Jr. in for Trent. Here's the pick. Pass to Mitchell. The three is up. Misses that one. 3 for 4 from the floor. Milwaukee leading by 7. Lillard outside. Beyond the arc. That one drops, and it comes off an assist from Porter. Lillard's got 8 points.
Outstanding long-range shooting here early. They already have hit multiple shots from downtown.
Outside Mitchell. Back to Green. Will it go? And he parries his first look.
It's turned into a showdown here. Dueling from distance.
Take that, he says. I see your 3, and I'll raise you another 3.
Here's MP. And the layup falls. MP's got his second bucket of the night.
Well, MP goes through the defense for the score. Wow.
Porter against Mitchell. There's 14 seconds left in the first quarter. It's hauled in by Portis.
I thought he had that all sewn up, but somehow the defense just threw him off.
And so it's Kyle Kuzma making highlights for Milwaukee, hunting for opportunities, leading to 9 points in the quarter. We'll be right back. Just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. Let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Bucks, guys.
Well, their offense is clicking so far, capturing the momentum here early on.
Credit the game plan coming in. They've identified some weaknesses, and they are exploiting them.
On the court for Milwaukee here in the second. MP is out there with Giannis Antetokounmpo. Then it's Green. Then it's Bobby Portis. And it's Porter in it to one. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Evan Mobley was the 3rd overall pick in 2021. And his teammate Donovan Mitchell said about him, it's crazy, and I don't mean this in a bad way, but I don't think he really understands how good he can be. He can take us to a completely different level. I personally believe that he can be a top 5 player in this league. Brian, high praise for his teammate.
Indeed it is. Good stuff, Allie. And the Cavaliers making a change here. Hunter's checked in. And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
It's like, bro, help?
Hunter, screen on Portis. 6 to shoot. Jerome, outside Strus. Off target from 3-point range. Milwaukee leading by 7. Well, Grant, from roster to coaching changes, the Bucks have been trying to become an even more elite team.
Yeah, teams are always tinkering now these days, BA. The Bucks know they are a high-level team, but they want to dominate the competition on another level.
Outside Strus. Lets the 3 fly. Porter pulls it in.
There's aggressive, and then there's trying to do too much. His scoreless effort is hurting this team.
MP, the pass to Porter. Good, and the assist goes to MP.
Yeah, incredible range. Porter Jr. can cash you in from distance. He certainly did there.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Strus with a screen on MP. And here's Hunter from the arc. And another miss by Cleveland. For Milwaukee, they've gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. Here's MP. MP right through him.
Great to see MP look for his shot, especially when he's near the hoop.
The Cavaliers trail by 14. Pass to Hunter. Here's Mobley. Cleveland needs to get off a shot. Here's Jerome. Cleveland again missing.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Here's Porter. Yes, it's good. Porter's got 5 points now this quarter.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
And we've got a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Defeated by Milwaukee in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
Come on. Oh, my bad.
Here's MP. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
Balanced play has given them the lead and also quieted this crowd.
They've played fantastic ball, and you can feel the hush that's come over this crowd.
Here's Mitchell. Oh, MP with a block.
Strong defense. MP just understands when he should try to go after the block.
51 seconds left to play in the half. Kuzma finds MP. Oh, MP throws it down.
What did he just do? MP showing some insane athleticism.
Impressive looks on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Garland, the pass to Hunter. Over MP. MP with the block.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Oh, and the dunk by MP.
When we talk about MP's unlimited potential, we're referring to nights like this one.
Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock.
How many blocks do I got?
The game clock. Outside Mitchell. Outside Hunter. Pass to Green. Rebounded by Trent. MP looking around. Lillard outside. 3 seconds left. Good. And the assist goes to MP. MP's got 3 assists tonight.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
A dominating first half of play, and so far it hasn't been close. The Bucks on top, running away with it. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
After WrestleMania 28, back in the ring. Don't know what's coming and come around the corner, it's a little dark.
Good to see you and welcome. A lopsided game through 2 quarters and a big deficit for the Cleveland Cavaliers.
They're getting steamrolled, giving up too many points in the paint.
And it's just not the rim protection. You have to stay in front of all ball handlers, or you'll get broken down and eaten alive.
All right, fellas, time now to take a look at these early season standings in the East.
You look at Cleveland, they've had a great start to the season as we thought they might. They play together, they play for one another, they're well coached. This team is a team to watch for the rest of the year.
Thanks, as always, for watching. Let's head back to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the second half.
I can't wait.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half. Making a switch here. MP's checked in. Well, Grant, with players getting bigger and more athletic, do you support moving the restricted area out?
Yeah, B.A., I would. We've seen a lot of injuries when defenders slide underneath elevated players on the drive. So cutting down that risk makes a lot of sense.
Garland and Mitchell, the talented 1 and 2. At the 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen. And it's Hunter in at the 3. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Garland. And it comes off the front of the rim.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
And he comes up with a bucket. MP's got 14.
And you know Coach loves seeing his offense operate at this level. Great passing out there.
Mobley outside. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. Richard, no doubt about the upside of Evan Mobley. And they've stopped the action here. They're using their coach's challenge to see if they can get this foul overturned.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
The previous play is under review.
Players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
Oh, they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Strus, he's checked in for Cleveland. Free throw good. Mobley. Grant, the Cavs making the playoffs the last 2 years. A big deal in Cleveland.
Well, outside of years with LeBron on the roster, they hadn't made the postseason since 1998. But this group of Cavaliers are making their own history now. Their offense is really humming right now, and it's because of the beautiful ball distribution.
Outside Strus. Down low. Shoots, and it's blocked.
Give me
what a
that
play
shit,
as he just snatches the shot out of midair.
Nothing just seems to be bouncing his way today. Mama said there'll be days like this. They have missed his production.
He can really read the floor. Precision pass in rhythm.
Blood, bro.
Outside Mitchell. Back to Garland.
I think
Mitchell against Trent. Back to Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
When you're looking at top pick-and-roll partners, Mobley is squarely in that discussion.
To the inside. And Giannis throws it down.
Saw the angles and led him right to the hoop with that pass.
All right. Be man, say man.
And so Garland will bring it up for Cleveland. Pass to Mitchell. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Antetokounmpo's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
I've got to tell you, the athleticism of MP is really showing off right now.
Mitchell, the pass to Garland. Allen with a screen on Lillard. Garland for 3. Sinks it from distance. Garland's got 5.
Didn't get a 3 in the first half, and now he's on the board with his first triple of the game.
Trent, the pass to MP. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
It's easy to see why they go to him so often, because they know they can depend on him to come through for them.
Now here's Mitchell. He's got 12. And there's the lob, and Mobley throws it down.
Just flawless timing right there.
Right? The dish, the catch, the flush, the whole thing was perfect. And so it's Milwaukee, a huge 24-point lead for them. They're communicating well and stringing together stops. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this.
$805. Okay, we're about.
And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
He'll be proud of that one. Bigs love when their passing skills are noticed.
Going.
We reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. Milwaukee's gone 7 of 14 from the perimeter in this one. On the floor for Milwaukee starting the fourth quarter. Giannis Antetokounmpo is out there with MP. Then there's Kevin Porter. Then it's Green. And it's Portis in at the 3, the small forward.
All right, we'll get back.
Jerome passes to Garland. From deep, Strus.
That's all.
Rebound, Milwaukee.
Yes.
They'll face the Jazz after this game.
I had
That'll
it,
be
bro.
at home. And that's a 1-game homestand for the club. To the middle. Out to Portis. Inside. Here's MP. Rebounded by Green. The Cavaliers shooting just 34% so far in this one. Pass to Hunter. Out of bounds. It'll be Bucks ball.
Good shit.
Here's MP. On the wing, Green. Here's MP. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed. MP's got 10 points here in the second half.
And now, almost all their points coming from the paint.
Garland, the pass to Jerome. Well, Grant, with this new media deal, more broadcasters for the NBA.
You're right, B.A. And the league benefits economically. Hopefully,
God
innovation on
damn.
side too, and a chance to even reach new fans as well.
Okoro is checked in for Strus. Prince is
How many blocks?
checked in for Milwaukee.
I think I might keep him on the block.
Here's Garland. The wide open shot is on the money.
Quick release jumper from Garland there, showing how fast he can get rid of it.
Here's MP. And MP throws it down.
B.A., when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. Garland, the pass to Hunter. Back to Green. Hunter finds Green. The 3 from Okoro. It's hauled in by Portis. For Milwaukee, they've gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. And it's in there. MP's got 6 points in the quarter.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Tries the spin move. Garland, the pass to Green. To the paint. Can't hit that one. Oh! Great D that time from Portis. Down low. Here's MP. And MP throws it down.
Entering the league, Porter Jr. was a scoring guard type, but he's morphed into more of a ball handler. Very impressive.
Okoro outside. There's the triple. Knocks it down from distance.
When he has that much space, he's a pretty good bet to nail the 3.
MP inside. Hunter covering. Got it. MP's got 18 points in just the second half.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
This is what you expect from him, just coming alive and dominating in effortless fashion here in the fourth.
Pass to Green. Garland for 3. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. A minute 39 left in the final quarter. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
Since halftime, they have been efficient and effective, making Coach very happy.
Well, I credit some of that to their communication out on the floor. They are attacking as a unit.
Portis against Green. Pass to Hunter. Over MP. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. MP's got 4 rebounds now.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Bucks.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And this will give them their 7th win of the year.
And they've had their fingerprints all over this series, winning 2 straight and looking like they have this team's number.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for MP.
We certainly got to see his best effort on offense, attacking the defense without fear and grabbing a lot of buckets.
Okoro on the wing. 36 seconds left in the final quarter. They need this. Hunter can't get it to go.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
And that score probably slams the door for any would-be comebacks. And look, they put this one to bed.
To the inside. And MP throws it down.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
All road wins. They're just so sweet. They're just so sweet. You know why? Because they are so hard to come by.
And so it's Milwaukee easily grabbing this one. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah, and this team was consistent throughout. They met every challenge, and they earned this dub.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Richard Jefferson, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.
MP got the job done tonight, as usual.
Yo, crazy game, MP. Man was blocking everything he had in sight, like it was personal or something. Salute.
So how you feeling about your recent play?
Not gonna lie, Coach, I feel pretty good. So do we, which is why we think you're ready to run with the starters.
Coach, you playing with me?
Oh, my gosh, that's great. I've been looking forward to this opportunity.
Now, remember when I told you this is a big boy league, MP?
Mm-hmm.
When the coaches make a move like this, it puts us in the crosshairs. It puts Cliff in the crosshairs, too, because the buck stops with the general manager.
Well, like you said, it's a grown man's league, and if you can't handle that pressure, then you ain't gonna make it that far.
Glad we are understood.
Loud and clear, Coach.
It's time to prove you belong, MP. Good luck.
What's up, everybody? I see MP's made his way into the starting lineup. That's good for him, his team, the fans, everybody.
All right.
Let's go!
Alright, cool. I'll just work on it later.
Get after it, MP.
It's our first game.
Crowd the type tonight. Better come with me.
Utah does.
Hottest team in the land coming through.
Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action for you coming up. I'm Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony, Hall of Famer Doris Burke, and another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge, from the sidelines. And checking out Utah's opening lineup, wing pair will be Sexton and Markkanen. The pairing up front, it'll be Collins and Kessler. And it's George in at the point guard position. And for the Bucks, the guard and off guard are Lillard and Trent. Antetokounmpo is out there with MP. And it's Kuzma in at the small forward. Here we are, Greg, looking at early returns from these teams. It's pretty revealing.
Yeah, the first few games of the season quickly tell you what you're good at. And they tell you also what you need to work on.
So, Milwaukee will get the first possession. To the middle. Here's MP. And the dunk by MP.
I'm not going to be playing, bro.
You can make a statement with a dunk. MP, yes, sir.
Outside, Sexton.
All right. Damn.
Pass to Kessler.
What are you going to do, boy?
Outside, Collins. 6 to shoot. Back to Kessler. Here's Sexton. And his first shot of the game, no good.
All right, boys.
Trent passes to MP. And it's sent back by Kessler.
Good check, good check. Good check, bro.
Outside, Markkanen. Pass to George. And here's Sexton. Defended by Trent. Markkanen a screen on Trent. Sexton's shot is good.
Colin Sexton has proven to be a very capable three-point shooter. Boy, you better be there to contest.
MP kicks to Lillard. Here's Kuzma. Here's MP. And MP throws it down.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Now, here's Markkanen. Kicks it out to Collins. And a miss there on the triple. Bucks have gone 2 or 3 here to start out the game. To the paint. Here's MP. Collins grabs the miss.
Great contest by the defender, but that's a dunk you've got to put down in his face.
Now, Greg, it took 40 years, but the Bucks finally won their second NBA title back in 2021.
Yeah, Kareem leading that 71 squad. Giannis was the man in 2021, averaging 35 and 13 during the finals, closing out the Suns with that 50-piece in Game 6.
So it's Utah now after the basket by Milwaukee. And there's the bucket from Markkanen.
Oh, you can see Markkanen's touch right there. It doesn't matter where he is on the floor. The guy is a 3-level scorer.
There we go, boys.
Bucks have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Lillard finds MP. Giannis outside. Back to MP. Stolen by Kessler. Pass to Markkanen. Giannis against Collins. Markkanen passes to George. Sexton with the screen for George. A three-pointer off the mark. Milwaukee in the lead. To the inside. And to Antetokounmpo. The rebound by the Jazz. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to Chicago.
And defensively in that one, they needed to come up with big stops to quiet that crowd and That's obviously easier said than done.
And I'll tell you this, it looked like they wanted to get out of town as quickly as possible. The problem is their defense went with them.
BB, one thing about Kessler, he will challenge anybody at the rim. Wow.
There's no question, Kevin. Walker Kessler is one of those guys who's not afraid to get dunked on. He is a rim protector of the highest order. He's going to win some, he's going to lose some, but he's always going to try to do his job.
Now, here's Clarkson. Following the miss by MP. Clarkson passes to Kessler. Kuzma pulls it in. And it's Kuzma with the ball for the Bucks. They are a hot team right now. 7 consecutive wins. And looking for number 8 tonight.
Well, this is a basketball team that's really humming right now. And what you love is they're working together as a unit, which makes it fun to watch. What I'm curious about here is when teams start to adapt and take away their best strategy, how do they keep the streak going? Really, really interested to see how this plays out.
And that one's good. MP.
The desire to win, it fuels MP. He doesn't let anything get in his way.
To the middle. Here's Kessler. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
What the fuck
There
is
is an
that?
imagination, a creativity. This guy's passing drives the offense.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Yeah, Kevin, I was able to talk with Doc Rivers a few minutes ago. Now, I asked Coach about the defensive game plan tonight, and he said preventing easy buckets around the rim, and that starts with John Collins. He's a great interior scorer, especially when he gets ahead of steam, so you have to limit those opportunities. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, David. George passes to Markkanen. Back to George. Rebound, Giannis Antetokounmpo. Milwaukee leading by 4. And MP gets it to go on the assist from Antetokounmpo.
What an aggressive mindset in this period. He's starting to take over.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Kessler passes to Markkanen. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Markkanen's got his second bucket tonight.
Well, nice job to capitalize right there in an instance where all you got to do is catch and shoot.
Bro, how are they fucking
Down low.
popping?
And finish off by Collins.
Well, that's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
Ooh, just powered it down with both hands. You know he's not going to mess that one up.
Oh, no, not this fella. He is a superb finisher. Now, here's Collins. His last outing, he had 18 points. Deep 2 from Clarkson. And Utah again with the bucket.
It's not just the decision-making.
We're
It's
up
the
by 1.
ability to put the pass where it